I'm Tommie Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week. And Jan Diaz joining us. Always great to have you here.
Yeah, good morning, Tommy. It's always a pleasure to be here.
So, what does the BBB have for us today?
Yeah, so today we're talking about something that tugs at both your heart and your wallet. These are pet scams. And so if you're looking for a pet to add to your family, we're just letting folks know just to be careful because there's many reputable breeders and rescue pet organizations and individuals offering animals, but the scammers are also taking advantage of pet seekers, especially online. So as more people are going through the internet to find their next furry friend, the risk goes up. In fact, we're hearing that about 80% of sponsored pet ads online may be fake.
Wow, 80%. That's a huge number. And it's heartbreaking to think how many people are getting scammed while they're just trying to bring home a pet.
Yeah, it sure is. And these scams are designed to look real and feel real and pull you in emotionally. But in the end, the pet doesn't exist and you're left without your money and without your next best friend.
All right, so how does the scam actually work?
Yeah, so it usually starts with an adorable photo of a puppy or kitten, and we've all seen those. You'll see it on a website or social media or even a classified ad. So the post may say that the pet is available at no cost to a suitable owner, or it might be priced well below market value for that type of pet. So once you've contacted them and they know that you're interested, the scammer, posing as a legitimate seller, will start asking for more money to cover things like insurance or the cost of shipping or special travel crates. And so if you pay them, they often come back asking for more money. It's always one more fee or one more reason to pay, but the pet never arrives. So these scammers are asking for payments through Zelle or Cash App or PayPal friends and family, wire transfer, even gift cards. But once the money is sent, it's impossible to get it back.
Especially with gift cards. We have talked and talked and talked about gift cards. No one legitimate that you don't know personally will ever ask you for gift cards as a method of payment. Once that money's sent, you don't see it again. Are there any other red flags that people can watch out for to help them identify these pet scams before it's too late?
Yes, definitely. So there's a few signs that should make us kind of pause and take a second look. So first, if the seller won't let you meet the pet in person and they always seem to have an excuse, that's a red flag. So a legitimate seller is usually going to want to make sure that it's a good fit for you. They'll let you see the pet, basically. And then if the price seems too good to be true, especially for a purebred or specialty breed, it probably is too good to be true. And then watch how you're being asked for the payment to purchase the pet. Because if you talk with the person and they won't take a credit card and they only want gift cards or Zelle or wire transfers, that's a big warning sign. And in addition, if they avoid video chatting or they won't send you a current photo of the pet doing something specific, like holding a sign with your name, that's suspicious. And then one other tip is try doing a reverse image search for the pet's photo. So if that same picture shows up on different sites, it's likely been stolen and reused by scammers.
That's all very helpful. So if somebody refuses to meet in person or keeps dodging your phone calls, they are probably not legit.
Exactly. So a trustworthy seller or dog breeder will gladly answer your questions and then they'll let you see the pet. So you'll either be able to see that pet in person or over a live video call.
All right, let's talk about protection. What can people do to avoid falling into the pet scam trap?
Yeah, great question, Tommy. So there are some simple steps that you can take to stay safe. The first thing is start local if you can. Check out a nearby animal shelter or a reputable breeder in your area because being able to meet the pets and the people in person, it makes a big difference. And then if you are dealing with someone online, ask for a live video call so you can actually see the pet and then talk to the seller face to face. And of course, never send money up front unless you're absolutely sure the seller is legitimate. So if you haven't met the pet or verified the seller, Don't move forward until you do. Just do your homework. Look up the seller on bbb.org or search online to see if others have reported similar problems. And if they send you pet photos, try a reverse image search, like we mentioned. If that same picture shows up on other websites or listings, it's most likely going to be a scam.
All good reminders, Jan. And if somebody realizes that they've been scammed,
Then it's important to report it. So whether you've lost money or not, go to bbb.org scam tracker and let the Better Business Bureau know what happened. And then report it to the Federal Trade Commission at reportfraud.ftc.gov. So if the scammer was pretending to be part of a legitimate company or a breeder, contact that business directly to also make them aware. The business who's been impersonated, they need to know that their name is being misused so that they can help warn others of the scam.
great advice as always, Jan. Thank you so much for walking us through it.
Hey, always happy to help, Tommie. And if it sounds too good to be true, especially online, it probably is. So take a moment, do your research, and trust your instincts.
And like you said earlier, check your local shelters. There's probably somebody with a cute little face who would love to come home with you right there in your own community that you have a chance to meet first. And that'll cost you a lot less money and a lot less heartache. All right. Protect your heart and your wallet when you're looking to adopt a pet. Jan Diaz, we appreciate you as always with the Better Business Bureau serving Northern Indiana. And we will talk again next week on the Scam of the Week. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Tommie.
Podcasts by Federated Media.